Super Idol de Charo, donate me to 10 by Chung for the.
There's like a bunch of videos going on about like Marvel Rivals dying and people quitting and yeah, I am becoming one of those people. Oh, I'm becoming one of those people. Yeah, I used to play, I'm Overwatch top 500 here. But yeah, I mean on a real note, yeah, I came from Overwatch and what are those competitive Overwatch players? Came to Marvel Rivals, right? You can have fun, and also, I'll get to top 500 on Marvel Rivals too. But that didn't happen, and for multiple reasons, multiple reasons. So, this is not like me superly quitting Marvel Rivals. Like, I'm probably just gonna like play it, but I'm not gonna play it as much as I'm playing Overwatch right now. Like, I just kind of moved mainly back to Overwatch, right? In terms of like my multiplayer game, I got like a multiplayer game, and then I got like a RPG game. My RPG game is Tainted Grail. I fell off of Tainted Grail though, but that's I'm getting back on that bitch. Anyways, yeah, I kind of fell off of Marvel Rivals. I haven't really played it for the past month or so. Probably longer, right? It's just a bunch of issues, and probably will never get fixed, So I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time trying to get the top 500 in Marvel Rivals, which I can. I was pretty close to every season, but because of me not, I was falling off then, right? Because I took like before this big break right here, I took like another break of Marvel Rivals where I just didn't play it. I think for like a good month, and even before that, I was playing like maybe like once a week or some shit, right? I just wasn't really superly into it or like haven't had an itch to play it. Like I have itches to play certain games. My itch to play Marvel. I mean, not Marvel Rivals. Oh, I do kind of have an itch to play it now. And I'll probably, if I play it, it'll just be quick play. But my itch is Overwatch right now, kind of ish. So it's turning out to be my main game because I'm just enjoying it more, surprisingly, than Marvel Rivals. So here's my main thing with Marvel Rivals. Yeah, obviously matchmaking because I'm like a competitive player. That's all I play. I don't play anything else. I just play competitive. Um, Matchmaking, right? So there's a reason why the matchmaking is like zero point 0.1 seconds. You get instantly queued, which is good. That's cool, right? Because of Overwatch, usually you can get a queue within like 30 seconds or so, or wait up to 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But it happens, you get caught in a queue that's like 9, 10 minutes in Overwatch sometimes, especially if you're on like you on like 4 a.m. or some shit, right? I don't got the energy to play at 4 a.m. anymore. Sometimes, right? But there's a reason why it's zero point 0.1 seconds, and that's because the matchmaking is booty cheeks. As bad as booty cheeks. We all know it. Uh it's worse than Overwatch. I would say that's surprising, but not really, because if you just look at the time for it to take the queue, it don't take that long because they put you with a bunch of who's it, what's it. Like, who are these niggas that I'm queuing with, right? I get queued with the most dumb fuck motherfuckers ever. It's worse than Overwatch, right? And I'm so glad Overwatch has the avoid queue to be like, I think you can avoid up to like 12 people that you can like pin to people. I still got niggas from last year pinned and they stay pinned, bro. Right? Because they're just goddamn, they're just trolling, smurfing. But it's worse in Rivals. My teammates in Rivals are just worse, right? Um, at least in Overwatch, right? Shitty players, but they know how the game goes. They know how to play a payload, or oh, we have to get the point instead of playing fucking Call of Duty free for all type shit. Let's kill everybody and not get point. We miss like fucking 50 seconds of the point, or we just missed the point overall. It's just a fucking C9. So I get, oh my god, the queue with just so many brain dead people. Oh my god, it just gives me a headache just thinking about it, right? Um, in the last, I think my last stream playing Marvel Rivals, it was just like, yeah, that's the last straw, bro. I think. I don't know. It's been a while since I hopped on Marvel Rivals because again, bro, the matchmaking is just so bad. I think the highest rank I got in Rivals, and they added what they add Celestial. They added Celestial in there, or some other Eternity, or no, they added Celestial, and then it's Eternity, right? So I made it into Celestial. That's the highest rank I got. Even though it should technically be Eternity or top 500, whatever. Fuck, sure, why not? Sure, that's the highest rank I got. So I pretty much, yeah, I've experienced the highest of the high, and then the lowest of the low of the players, or of the ranks, right? And then in all the ranks, technically, let's just say technically, yeah. Um, and there really isn't a difference between the ranks. There really isn't a difference, right? Because I'm playing Celestial, and these are the most stupid. I would rather be in a lobby full of like Overwatch fucking golds, bro. Like I swear, or silvers, because they got more game sense than Marvel Rivals motherfuckers. You know, it's just insane. It's not even that, people are bad. It's just they don't know how to play the fucking game. Right? In Marvel Rivals, I also point that to like that being a lot of, we have a lot of normies playing the game, right? You got the Marvel, like, oh my gosh, they have Hulk in the game and Spidey Man, so you got those people. And then you got like the casuals, they see the game is like popping off and they play it. Right, and then you just got the Overwatch niggas, like me, we already know how to play the fucking game even before playing it, right? It's the same little shindig as Overwatch, somewhat. Um, so yeah, it's just a mix, just a fucking cesspool of just, and they don't know how to like make the well, they probably do. I mean, I think the matchmaking being that fucking short is the reason why, right? They trying to get niggas in the matches, but getting niggas in the matches that quick, you're not getting placed with the people you need to be placed with, right? There's a lot of people who are like, deserve to be in silver but are in celestial. Like, what the fuck? Bro, it's actually insane. There's no like cutoff with people who know how to play the game, and it's just the way how the matchmaking's set up. I think I saw somebody talk about this. They like they do the win loss. I don't know. I gotta rewatch the fucking video, but it's something that Overwatch I think did like a couple years ago with the matchmaking. Didn't last long, so yeah. So yeah, the matchmaking is trash, and also like I really do think they rigged the matchmaking to keep you playing. They keep you on a lose streak, and they keep you on a win streak, and then they keep you on a lose streak, and it's just back and forth, right? Um, like it's insane. So there's that bullshit. Like I'm not dealing with that, bro. It is not good. Yeah, I mean sometimes I be playing like, oh man, I didn't really play good that game, but for most of the games, guys, nigga, I'm top 500. No, but really, I don't know what else to do. Like, there's nothing else I can do to help my team because they're just that bad. They have no game sense. It's actually insane, right? And I'm going on my teammates so much, but that's the truth. That's why I like kind of I stepped away from Rival Rivals. Like I just can't take that shit no more, man. So yeah, the matchmaking is just that's the main thing. It's just bad. It's terrible. I can't stand it. Can't stand it. Shit is rigged. Shit is rigged, and they will probably never fix it. I don't mind the matchmaking being quick for quick play. That's fucking quick play, right? You can put me with a bunch of shitters. You can put me with a bunch of, pros. I don't care. It's quick play, a lot of people use quick play for a warm up for comp. Like, sometimes they leave. I did that in Overwatch. Yeah, I joined for a little bit. And if it started like, teammates being stupid, we lose it. I'd sometimes leave, right? No, not for Marvel Rivals. I don't do that anymore. But there's a lot of people that do that in Marvel Rivals. But either way, that's how people see quick play. Do it there. Do the little quick cues there. That's what the dudes with the 9 to 5s and shit, right? They be playing that shit. But the real niggas that don't have lives, that don't touch grass, don't do that fucking matchmaking shit in fucking competitive mode. Please don't just get me in the right rank, because these niggas like in the Grandmaster Celestial do not deserve to be there, bro. Like, it's actually insane. Like, it's the boost of hell. And then you also got the The Chrono Shield. I don't even know how that is. I talked about that like a couple months ago. I don't think it's for what it was, right? Because they were gonna make it way worse than what it is now, or what it was like a month ago when I played it. But um, that just goes to show that they don't really like care too much about the ranking system. They don't really give a shit. So yeah, that's that. So that's one, right? That's the matchmaking. It's poopy. The other thing is and I think there's two other things. The other thing is the jankiness, right? I mean, I'm kind of used to it now. It's fine, right? I mean, it feels kind of third person, right? Yeah. But it's just it could be a bit better, right? It's more fast paced than Overwatch, right? You can just instantly tell it's more fast paced. Um, right? Overwatch is more smooth, more ladylike, poo poo poo, right? It's better optimized, yada yada yada. You know, because Marvel Rivals, as soon as I like started up the game, like playing it for the first time, it had that little PC like game menu on my fucking console, right? You get those MMORPG games from like PC, and they like port it to console. They put it on console, and they still have the same UI. That's how it looked like from Marvel Rivals. I was like, oh yeah, that I don't know about this game. I don't know about this game, and it played like it too somewhat, but it's actually not that bad. It's pretty fine, but it's Overwatch is more smooth. It's more refined, right? So that's the other thing. It's not really like the main issue why I stopped playing. That's the matchmaking. Um, Another thing is the seasons, right? And they try to do that point 0.5 shit. They try to reset the competitive rank like every point 0.5. I'm just like, nigga, no, like I felt like that was too short of a season, like, right, to have like ranks and stuff. Um, and like they wanted you to do placements again, I think too. No, 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 thank you. That's too soon, too quick. I don't got time for that, right? Just stop playing comp overall if they did that shit. Well, not really, but I just felt it was too. It would have like started and ended too quickly, Then you got placements, and yeah. I don't think they do placements right now, but yeah, that was just like one of the early things with Marvel Rivals that just kind of ticked me off, like. Um, but yeah, with the seasons too, they add in a character every season. Every season? Like 1 to 3 characters. Then they add in like no, they added in 2. It was Mr. Fantastic. It was Invisible Girl. Yeah, it was only 2. But like 1 to 2, even just one, like every season or 0.5 season, that's a little bit too fast for me. That's a little bit too fast paced, bro. I don't think I can rock with that. I'm sorry, I can't. That's a little bit too much for me. Because I feel like it's just gonna change, like because things are still happening. Like, oh, there's issues with this, and it still isn't fixed. And then now they're trying to add in with 2 more heroes, and the balancing is off, and they're still not done with the balancing with those 2 characters. And but what about those 3 characters that they added in from the last thing? Yeah, so it's just like I feel like there's gonna be like a balance issue and stuff. I mean, in terms of balancing with the game, I'm not really thinking about it in Overwatch in a sense. I don't really care too much about balance. That's why I don't really want like the role queue. Like a lot of people don't want role queue like Overwatch. It's more of more of like a fun, you can play your favorite Marvel characters type of game, right? Don't really care too much about the balance, right? Because if they do too much, they already like kind of did in a sense, right? They're listening to the wrong people. I mean, I'm glad they're listening to the community, but some fixes, I mean, how's Black Widow looking? How's she looking? I ain't hop on in a while, but what they do to her? Last time I seen what they add to her, they added something irrelevant to her that didn't even like. They need to rework her entire kit. Like her entire kit needs to be reworked. I'm sorry, bro. Um, because no. I As soon as I see a Black Widow on my team, I'm just like reporting them. Honest. Yeah, that's the best. That's the best option to do. Report them. I'm playing, but yeah, it's just like shit like that. They're just like buffing and nerfing the wrong characters and stuff too. Uh, yeah, I mean, if we're talking about balance in that sense, yeah, it's seasons happening too quickly with the fucking characters. Add them all in one by one by one. The landscape changes too fast. Can't keep up, especially the niggas with the 9 to 5s and stuff. Yeah. So there's that. And is there anything else? One reason why I quit? Not really. I mean, mainly it's just the matchmaking. Like, it's terrible. So, yeah, I'd rather stick with, that's when I'm playing Overwatch matchmaking, because you know, uh, playing with people that know how to play the game. Like, it's actually superly absurd, right? How bad it is with Marvel Rivals. I don't care if niggas being toxic. I mean, most of the time when they're toxic, right, they got like, I don't know, like 5 kills or some bullshit, right? And they know they're being like, bad, right? They know they're bad, but they're still trying to like talk shit and stuff. No, I mean, I like toxicity, and it's content too. I still got some clips and VODs to post up. And I'll probably do that, but I'm not really pressed, right? It's just all these issues culminating. I'm just like, I'd rather play Tainted Grill. I'd rather play Tainted Grill, Expedition 33, my cool RPGs, the solo play. Don't gotta rely on anybody else doing their damn jobs and So that's why I do multiplayer games. I do one multiplayer game and I do like one RPG at the same time. No, I mean, I can do multiple multiplayers, but like I usually have like a RPG on the side, right? When I'm playing multiplayer games, just to decompress, cause just a bunch of shitters, especially in Rivals. So that's it. That's why I kind of stepped away from Marvel Rivals, right? And I'll probably still stream it and play it, but like, we're not really gonna be taking it superly seriously anymore. I probably will unintentionally, right? Because I'm just like, top of engineer, type shit. But I'll probably just be hanging out in quick play a bit more often, because it's just can't really take it seriously anymore. There's people in ranks that don't deserve to be in those ranks, shouldn't be in those ranks. So yeah, that's all I have to say. I mean, if I think of anything else, I'm just, because I'm ranting right now, like I'm yapping, I'm going off the top of my head. The thing that mainly stands out, is the main culprit, is the matchmaking. So if I think about anything else, I'll make a video about that, I guess, or something. But yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel about Marvel Rivals. What do you think? Did you quit Marvel Rivals? You one of the motherfuckers who went to Marvel Rivals and are now returning back to Overwatch or some shit, or returning to any other game? Comment below your experience with Marvel Rivals and shit. And oh yeah, that new season, they added like 2. They added Blade and the ginger girl. Oh, there's multiple ginger girls. Oh god. But Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix. I ain't play it yet, so I don't know how it is. So I don't know. But yeah, let me know if it's gotten better or worse. Yeah.
Shot at a black man and took his shoes. Customized my AR like a Black Ops 2. Just scammed a white kid out of some Gorilla Glue. I don't wanna fuck this bitch, she smell like poo poo.